Alright, so today I found a good deal on Facebook Marketplace and I was able to pick this Honda four-wheeler up for 500 bucks. It's a one owner. The guy passed away and it was his son that was selling it. Has brand new tires on the back. It has a couple issues. The rear brake, if you pull the lever, it just locks up. So we're gonna need to take the drum brake apart and loosen that up. And he said it doesn't like to start. I actually haven't heard it start yet, but he says it's probably just up there with the carburetor, and I'm assuming that too. The gas tank is really clean. It's only two-wheel drive. It's a 250, but I think this will be a lot of fun. It was pretty cheap, and the guy said he had just thousands of people trying to get it, and I saw the ad 30 minutes after he posted it, so I was able to pick it up really quick. So I think first thing I'm going to start on is probably get into the carburetor and see what we can figure out about that. Let's get to work. Not really sure how to get to the carburetor, so I'll probably take the seat off first. We got an air box here. The carburetor's right there. That's going to be fairly easy then. Let's see what the air filter looks like. Ah. It was just a towel wrapped around the mesh. So I'm assuming you couldn't find the new air filter for it. Let's see if you can see that. See, it's just a mesh there, and then this towel was just wrapped around it. So might need to try to find an air filter for that. I'm assuming I can probably find something that can fit in there. I guess we could just try to start it with like starter fluid and see how it runs, because I haven't actually taken it off yet. So yeah, that's the filter there, which we could just get a pod filter to clamp right onto that. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Why don't we try to spray some starter fluid in there and see if it'll start. I don't know if it's getting any gas in there either, which it's completely out of gas. So why don't I turn some gas, or not turn some gas, put some gas in there. Let's see if that helps at all. Probably get a charger on the battery, which it has a kickstart. So I'd like to see if it'll run without the battery at all, because that would be ideal. I don't want to have to buy a stupid battery for this all the time. Alright. That's a good amount of gas in there now. Alright, let's see if we can get this started now. Still no. Alright, let's find the battery. Oh, the battery's right over here. I have no idea what that is. Right under here. Better idea. Let's try kicking it. I think we just need to take it apart. There's these shields on here that should be taken off. What, buddy? Okay, thank you. Guess we can leave that in there. This doesn't look ripped or anything, which is good. Oh, that comes out way easier now. Not the best. Maybe I shouldn't have everything sitting on top of it when I'm doing this. All right, I'm just gonna take it off. There's obviously something wrong. So the carburetor is almost off. Have the choke line and the throttle cable here. So we have to figure out how to get those off. Throttle cable goes into this, so take these screws off here. Alright, I want to see this here. See what we got in here. So this is where it pulls the throttle. Nope, we're dumping very varnishy gas. Oh yeah, that's very varnishy. That's probably our problem. Pull that cable out of there. Then this has to thread out of here. It kind of is annoying. Oh, that's the idle screw there. Choke cable off, which I'm terrified to try to loosen that, but don't really have a choice. Plastic thread. Try to be gentle with this. Okay, got it. It's gonna take a while. Slowly but surely. There we go. Yep. Alright, now we can unthread this. Alright, carburetor's off. Let's go to the workbench. So we got the carburetor here. It's a very interesting carburetor, honestly. It has a butterfly valve and like that cylinder valve, whatever you want to call it. It's very interesting how that works. Sorry, my kids are playing, so they're going to be loud, but alright, let's just take this apart. Yeah, some slime in there. It's got a lot of grime on it. Let's see if we can get any of this out. Oh, that is not tight. So that is air fuel. So 3.5 out from all the way in. It's got a little bit of grime on it. Not terrible. There's a spring in there when you get out. I can't see through that. So that one is definitely clogged. And that, I don't know if that's the main jet. This is probably the main jet, maybe. I don't know which one's which, but that can't be good, so that needs cleaned. That one's got stuff in it too. Yeah, these are all clogged up. Maybe that's an 8. Nope, 7 maybe. 7. It's not completely clogged, but you can see there's a lot of stuff in there. That's the needle. So this is the main jet here. This one wasn't completely clogged up, but it was very dirty, because that's the needle for the main jet, which we need to take the top off. There's another jet over here, which I have no idea what would be. Might just have to blow that one out. I can't get that one. All right. Okay. No way. Okay. Well, this one's very stuck on there. I still don't know what that's for. Almost looks like that's a vent. Yeah, it is a vent. It comes to this hole in the carburetor, in the bowl. I think that's just a vent, so that shouldn't hurt anything being open. Let's take the top cover off. All right. That off. And that's what we got. Very interesting. I mean, it's not really that dirty. It's actually very clean in there. So I don't think this is an issue at all. I don't think I'm going to take this apart. I'm probably going to spray some carb cleaner in here and stuff. And then just spray out the rest. All the other little holes. Every passageway, but pretty much everything's out now. I don't think I need to take this off, but I guess I can. pretty easy. So now we'll get carb cleaner and spray it through everything. I'm gonna try to clean the outside a little bit too. All right, so we got everything cleaned out. This is still a little dirty, but this really wouldn't come off very easily, so it'll be fine. I blew out all the passages with the air compressor, and everything's looking good. Everything is cleared. So now I'm just gonna put everything back together. Everything on here is good now, and now let's go put it back in. Carburetor's back on. Technically speaking, we should be able to start it. We will see. It says the battery's charged, so we'll see how that goes. I feel like that's a starter issue. Or maybe a relay issue. So this is the starter right here, and we're gonna take this off now because I think the starter's bad. And if that's the case, then I could be able to take this apart and figure out why. There's a chance that it's just gonna be bad and I'll have to deal with that when we get there, but there's a chance I might be able to fix it too. If it's just corroded, we can clean it up, put it back together. Oh my. Okay. Was not expecting that. Okay. It's all oily in there, but it smells good. Like, smells clean, I mean. Not good. I mean, that's weird, but... There we go. Figured it out. Now, let's go to the workbench and take it apart. The starter's bad. It has some type of bad connection in it where it's grounding to the frame of the housing of the starter. So I ordered a new one off eBay. It was 33 bucks, pretty cheap. Luckily this is the first year of a pretty standard motor that they had around for a while, so I got a new starter. I put the old one back in here because if you don't, it will allow oil to get out of the engine. So I want to put that back in to plug the hole because I want to keep trying to start it, kick-starting it. Not best trying to do that because it's harder to start it doing that, but hopefully we can do that. I also ordered a new air filter. That's coming. And I also tried to get this bracket that holds this light to here. They had them on eBay. Then I can get this headlight mounted back up where it's supposed to be and I can get rid of all this stuff. So yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna try to keep starting this and see what happens. Well, I let it sit while we went and had supper, and apparently it was just flooded, so it kicked over on a couple kicks there, you could see. So once I turned the choke off, I'd give it throttle and then let off, and it would just rev up. Maybe I'll put the air box and stuff back on, and then we'll go and actually take it for a little drive and see if I can figure anything out. That brake works. Barely. Okay, calm down. well, it runs and drives. It stutters a little bit at low RPM, so I might need to mess with fuel air mixture. The suspension's pretty stiff, so I might loosen that up if I can. I don't know if that's possible or not. Probably not, because it's pretty old. It shifts fine, goes pretty fast. I mean, that's it. I mean, for what it is, it's kind of what I expected. So I think maybe we'll go for a little ride.